Hello everyone. Welcome to our week 10 for English for architects in for the first year student of architecture student of Suan Sunandha Rajabhat University. So today is Unit 10 that we are going to talk about elements of design. Actually, we have learned about the elements like from the first semester already, but for now we have to study in English as well. So actually today we are going to talk about the project that already finished and how to talk about it as the visual elements, not about the technology or construction. So we are going to talk about the art elements in this architecture. So this is one of the example that I want like everyone to do. I mean to be example of how to explain art elements or like architecture elements as the basic elements in architecture. Alright, so we have the basic elements here and we have the principle of elements here. So let's review first to see like our elements, like basic elements is there are dot, line, plane, shape and form, colors, size and proportion, material or texture, and space. So these are all the elements of design that architects has the responsibility to organize it in some way to have to serve the convenience to the users. And how to organize, we're gonna see at principle of design. So let's see, we have 6 principles here. So let's see, is the first one is unity, balance, rhythm, harmony, contrast, emphasis. Yes. So this thing we going to see how we're gonna explain this architecture by these elements. So okay, for your work, your assignment, you have to talk about your own project that you already have any project that you can choose. But for my one to be example, I'm gonna get Sydney Opera House as the example. So you will understand how the form of this architecture come from nothing to be something. Sydney Opera House in Australia. So we will see in details later. Thank you. Okay, welcome back again. So in this clip you will not see my face, so because I need to explain this. Okay, I have a draft, but I will like explain time by time when I draw by the pen. So you will see the process, the design by the pen again. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna start with the elements, the first elements, and then come to the principal elements. Anyone can agree or not agree what I explain, and you can explain another way. It depends on you as well, but it's based on this. Sometimes you have to learn, sometimes you have to feel that element work that way. So let's see. this clip is kind of like experimental of online class, so we will see how it works, and we are going to develop it like every clip we are doing that. So okay, how to learn architecture in English. So I will explain like this. Let's see, from the dot here, the first element, we are going to start from there, the dot. The dot is the starting point of everything in any project. So let's see from the dot. From the dot, we are going to the line. The first line that we are seeing in the project is this line. Alright. And this one. Hope you are seeing clear enough. This line is some kind of like, you cannot see that, it's invisible, but it's there. It's the line as axis. The same, this one. So hope you see it clear enough. So this line is the axis or gan in Thai, gan. The axis do the angle like this because the direction of the building will take all the view of the Sydney harbor there. So you can see that. So this part is Sydney harbor. So the view is nice. So that's why this angle come this way. So each building will have their own individual view. Alright, so after that we got from line to plane. The plane that we are going to talk about is here, just there, is the almost the overall area that you can see as this step here. And you will see the function of the plane again. I will explain to you. So this plane from here, there, and here to there is step up like that. Well, I mean, this thing that we are going to talk about is the major plane that affect or maybe like stand out in this design, so you will see the function of the plane there. So it take some kind of big step up and up there. So people, when you visit there, you will not see the building at first time. You will have to come up there. You will partly see, come up there. You will see 80% and then come up there. You will see the overall building. So you cannot see from there. Alright, so is the purpose of the plane that elevate, lift หรือยก there, so it's the main purpose of it.
มีหัวเขาเข้าไปเมื่อกี้
Okay, is the way that plane elevate itself there. So it's review itself slowly. Alright, is the plane or Lana in Thai. Alright. Okay, is how the plane work in this architecture, in this place. And next one, we're going to talk about the shape and form. Shape and form here. So come to this part. We seeing this as the concept idea. So we will come back to meet again the next clip with concept ideas of this architecture. Alright. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay. Welcome back again with the architectural elements. So we just finished the plane, and then we are going to the shape and form. It's very, very important, and it takes some time, so I need to make another video for that. But for you in your assignment, you don't need to take as much time as I do. Alright, you can take like shorter time. Sorry, I cannot come to the camera. So okay, let's start with how the form has been developed by the architect John Asson, Danish architect, or Denmark, from Denmark. So this architecture has been like finished, the construction like in 1973. For more information that, and the form and the concept idea, all of that can say like this. Firstly, the idea comes from the yacht or ship or both with this part. So because maybe it's nearby the sea, so the ship or yacht or the way of sailing can be one of the identity that you can bring for the design. All right. Okay. Let me write it. Overall, the overall form based on sail of yacht หรือเรือยอชต์นั่นเองนะครับ alright the next one is there are lots of things to talk about the form and you can learn from the real project how they think how they develop the form and you can adjust to your work as well. Alright. Okay, the next one we're gonna talk about the colors. The color, as I said before, the color it comes from the cloud. I mean, because it's one of our concept idea. So the white color is there for the project. The next one is size and proportion. The size and proportion is one of the main thing that we really need to think about the architecture. So this one we have like the size, 3 size to have the connection between form. It's not only big one and it's gonna be too much contrast to the ground. So we are seeing this proportion as the biggest one, the second one, and the third one. So it's not gonna be too much contrast if we look from the ground. So we have order of size, and the proportion definitely is huge. It can make like as our we are like just so small for that because it's opera house. It needs something that make us feel like powerless. So that big size of vault make us like still fascinate and maybe just anxiety of the form of that because it's just so big, so high. And the next one that we talking about is material and texture. So we'll see this. Okay, the form here we am drawing this waist elevation. So the waist elevation is look like around this. We call like interlocking เกาะเกี่ยวนั่นเองนะครับ interlocking of 3 shells A B C and C. So we have 3 shells there. Alright. This one we call as the concrete wall. So it's made of concrete, but anyway, the texture and material is effect here. See the example here. I'm talking about the texture here. the texture, how, I mean the purpose of why they have to design by this texture is about the reflection หรือแสงสะท้อนนะครับ reflection of the color of building. I mean the is here is made of concrete and then it's like reflect the sunlight come to the ground, so all the platform will be brighter. Called roof tile reflect around platform. So we have the purpose of texture, purpose of the plane, purpose of the form here, and then we are seeing the last elements is the space. The space, I want to show you this main space that the architects decide that and make the space stand out and have its own function that people can like really touch it. I mean like can access that. So you will see the circulation or the way that they do the open space. So people can walk around from different angles. Why? Because they want to show the shell. So they let people to walk around to see different angles of the roof shells or the construction. Alright? So this is the purpose of the space like this. They design like this to let people walk around and see different angles of the buildings. So they present building by the space as well. Alright? So these are about the elements that we are talking here. Okay, let me write about the space. Open space, allowing people to go around building. And see different angle of the roof shell. Alright, is the purpose or จุดประสงค์ของ space ตัวนี้นะครับ Okay, the purpose. Let me have some more information here about the light, because you are architects and you need to think about the light that affect to the buildings. So let's see here the good thing of this structure is it protect the sunlight that come to the building. It's not like direct light. Okay, Australia is kind of like hot country as well, very sunshine, so they need something to protect the sunlight in the day and use the brightness of the sun instead of the heat of the sun. So inside here they design as the mirror inside, So the light can come through the mirror and use it as the interior light. Okay, it is affect somehow, but they still need to use the interior light specifically as well. Okay, next we talk all about the elements, and is the principle of design is there already. Okay, the first thing is unity. Definitely, this is the goal of design. We have to have unity. The color is matched, the size and proportion is matched with the ground, and also the space is already come together as one piece. You see the connection between them by space. You see the repetition or the same form, but just like use the size in order from big to small, so it's already matched, it's already come together, so it's become unity, it's go together. The next thing is balance. Balance is one of the important principle of design. So you see the balance already from the, but please ask yourself that what type of balance is it? There are symmetry, asymmetry, and radius. So this one is asymmetry balance. Asymmetry. So hope you don't forget that. Symmetry and asymmetry. So you see from elevation, and also you see from the plan. Next one, rhythm. You see anywhere. Rhythm. The rhythm is stable, and sometimes is the come up with the standout part. So let's see here. Next one is harmony. Definitely, if we use the same form and the same color, is harmonized. It's มันกลมกลืนแน่นอนเนาะ It's harmony. Okay, we got a harmony here. The next one, very important, is contrast. What is contrast in this building? I want you to see this very important thing. It's about the platform. The platform here is very horizontal elements that contrast already for the building, for the architecture. So why it has to be contrast? Because this platform will emphasize the building to be stand out and become iconic view. I mean, to be visible, like easy for people, and people can notice that. Very interesting, get the attention from people. All right, so this thing, this platform serves the function as contrast with building, to emphasize building to be stand out, come to be like dominant for that area. So please see the contrast here. This is the purpose of contrast and emphasis. because if there is no contrast, no one will see your design. So let's do some contrast. Okay, alright, we got some accident, but come to the last one again. I just finished the contrast, and there is some more information that I need to let you know. Is the opening here that I did for the last clip. It is very limited. I mean, not so many openings. Like opening is doors, windows, something like that, and it's very less. I mean, not so many opening in the platform here, because limited opening or like not so many opening can serve the function of maintain its solidity. The solidity is solid ความทึบตันนะฮะ solid, so it needs some solidity here, not so many opening to emphasize the building as well. So that's why there is no so many doors, and also the horizontal line can emphasize the building. It's how the elements work. Alright, just tiny bit more. I just have some more here to let you know the architect only thing like this, the botanical garden here. Is the angle that people can see the harbor bridge, which is the popular angle of photographer there. So yeah, it's how I explain the architecture in elements of design perspective. So hope you learn that and can adjust the process of design to your own project as well. And don't forget that you still need to practice English. Okay, you maybe sometimes for now you are not like cannot speak very well, but it's good that you have the starting point. So let's start it now, and I think it's not too long. You will do that. You will be able to do that, no problem at all. Alright, so hopefully you can learn something from here and can adjust, adapt to your own assignment now, and you can use it for the future work as well. So okay, it's all for today. If you have any question, please line to me personally, like my private line. So we hope that now this clip for the whole subject can help you to do your own video, and you don't need to do that long, but you can pick something and can talk about elements of design in architecture. Alright, so hopefully it helps. So let's see how it works, and good luck everyone, good luck, and try your best for your work. Good luck. Bye bye, see you on Tuesday. Alright, bye.